welcome to episode 36 of Hip Hop High Society presents the Roundtable. For my bilingual people out there, was it 36? Right? Am I right, Malik?
You're correct.
All right, welcome everybody. Let me introduce my esteemed co-host going in clockwise. First and foremost, we got the man of mystery, the Agent 007, Hotep. What's going on, bro?
We here, man. We finally getting our lives together over here. That's all.
And I think you broke a record last part. I think you stayed for like an hour and a half or some shit. We're gonna go for an hour 45 minutes.
I stayed for an hour and 49 minutes. Don't do me like that.
But I know that phone was hot to the touch. I know the heat radiating off that phone could cook a fucking steak.
I stay in Phoenix and I got a titanium iPhone. God kept me here for 2 hours.
God's plan. There you go. But there you go, Hotep. Good to have you in the building, brother. We got the one and only Malik watching the game in the background. That 2K, that's the game. What you watching, bro?
My team, the LA Lakers, and my other team is Miami Heat playing. Hopefully, the Lakers win, though.
You a bandwagon. How you a Lakers and a Heat fan? You just follow LeBron around?
No, I grew up a Lakers fan because of Kobe and a Heat fan because of LeBron. So, yeah.
Terrible. Get demoted. What's your title? Whatever it is, one lower. All right. Next, we got the one and only, the man, super producer, John DeCloud. What's going on with you, brother?
What's good, y'all?
Good to see you in the building. And one and only, I can't even call you Grim Reaper now. What the fuck you got on the blue and shit? Y'all colorful today, nigga. The one and only Southside Gunner. Brah! What's going on, man?
Please do not associate me with the Lokes, okay? Please don't. However, I will say it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine.
When they scrapping?
Man, it don't matter. Fuck Ohio State.
Niggas get one win, now all of a sudden it's like
trash. It don't matter. 4 years in a row, spent $20 million on that shitty ass roster, and they couldn't run the ball. You couldn't be the walk on.
Oh, this ain't it is what it is. Cameron, them ain't here, bro. We do the sports podcast on.
No. I'm gonna get this off.
Oregon stomping on everybody. You have your little fun. Oregon not trying to hear nothing.
My fun is over. My fun is over. I see we're gonna be in the Outback Bowl, but that's okay.
Motherfucker get the win a blooming onion after that. Let's go to the
completely unrelated. If you had those steakhouse onion funyuns, those shits taste like a blooming onion from Outback. Shit kind of good. I love chips.
Let's roll to our first topic we got here. The one and only Kendrick Lamar. I feel like we talk about this shit every week. We ain't talk about no Kendrick, no Drake next fucking week if I'm here, bro. Kendrick Lamar and SZA now announced the Grand National Tour, April to June 2025. Let me pull up the little tweet or whatever the fuck this is. What is it called now? It's a post now. Grand National Tour, and as we can see, that's not the most interesting thing about that. Most interesting thing about this whole scenario is if you look down there on June the 12th, Toronto, Ontario at the Rogers Center, which I heard Drake hasn't even performed it, right? I could be wrong.
It's even funny when you realize that's around Father's Day.
On Father's Day at that. He's going to be performing fucking Meet the Grams in Toronto.
Yeah, bro. That shit crazy. Crazy.
So I'm asking this to y'all, throw this out to y'all. Is it a diabolical move? Was that pre-planned? And what the y'all predictions on what could happen in Toronto in June?
Oh, this shit was definitely pre-planned. It's diabolical because it's the funny part is like he's going on tour after the Super Bowl. Yeah. So he got this whole press of he took over all of the second half of 2024 with the beef. And then on top of that, he's gonna win every goddamn award at the fucking Grammys. Then you got the Super Bowl. Then you got this tour, and the album's gonna hold us over into the Super Bowl. And to our knowledge, it's another album on the way.
Is it?
Apparently,
That's the rules.
on the street is this is supposed to be another album on the way.
Already.
But even if it's not, we good. I know what I know is this is actually pretty cool because not a lot of people can do stadium tours. He's doing stadium tours and he's doing football stadiums, but he's also doing a couple baseball parks because that's what the Rogers Center is. That's where the Blue Jays play. Oracle Park is where the Giants play. So it's pretty cool to see like everybody. If you haven't seen him perform, like you'll get an opportunity. And those seats aren't too expensive. Just stay away from SeatGeek. Stay away from them. That's resale. That's all resale.
Yeah. Do we think any OVO goons could show up, bro?
It might possibility, but
Toronto and goons don't even belong in the same sentence. The toughest nigga in Toronto's name is Grady Dick. Stop playing.
That's sick right there, Grady.
Grady Dick. Let's go.
I doubt Kendrick ain't coming to Toronto unless he got high security and shit. So he ain't got shit to worry about. Ain't nobody gonna touch him.
I mean, we seen what happened to Rick Ross when he went up there thinking it was all
That's
sweet.
Rick Ross.
Because it's Hell's Angels up there and shit, and that, you know, you can say whatever about, you know, him being aligned with the fucking Hell's Angels, but you know.
Yeah. If you ever been to a bike week, they used to have, when I was in Panama City, man, they used to have bike week, and you stayed your black ass from off the beach during that week because, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's a very interesting alignment. I'll say that. Do we think SZA is gonna release something on like ride the coattails out of all that? She's kind of the forgotten part of this fucking tour, right?
I mean, she's technically still under TDE, so I mean it's not uncommon, and this is good for her because then it gives her an excuse to, you know, really focus and line in on whatever next project she's working on, because as we can see, everybody on the TDE has been dropping something. Sir dropped something this year. Q, Soul. I know Isaiah Rashad is getting back in the studio.
Yeah, don't you drop to
So realistically, like that entire label is really putting that, you know, Doechii, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's putting in work. So it just gives her, you know, an opportunity to kind of go out there, make some money, have a good time, work hard, and then really get in the studio and really see where she wants to go. Because, I mean, at this point, she's kind of got all the time in the world now.
That's true. That's true. What about Super Bowl predictions, man? Do you think we're going to get something new at the Super Bowl, or we going to get the same thing? We're going to get the Not Like Us 5 times in a row or some shit? Any surprises at the Super Bowl, you think?
I have a feeling he might perform Not Like Us, but it's not. It's probably gonna just be the hook. That's why I feel like I don't think they're gonna let him perform that full song.
Because that song is pretty profanity laden. You feel me?
Yeah, and he don't need to now.
I really don't. Like the whole album got, you know, hits basically shit. So he really ain't got to perform Not Like Us. So he'll probably perform, you know, a few of his hit songs, and then, you know, some songs off the DNX and shit. So that's how it's gonna go, really. In my opinion.
TV off gonna go crazy. TV off gonna go crazy. Peekaboo gonna go crazy. Of course, we're gonna get Euphoria, Not Like Us. Like that, all that's gonna go insane. But I also believe that, you know, I feel like at this point, SZA gonna end up being on Super Bowl stage with him. Just give people like a preview of what the tour is gonna kind of be like, you know.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a good way to sell it. You know, give people an idea of what you could see if you don't get tickets. Because that's the NFL already was partnering with them to highlight, hey, like they're gonna be in New England, and the Patriots put out on their social media, hey, tours coming here, get your tickets now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something to sell it.
Yeah, I'm thinking surprise guest, bro. Let's do something, bro. Let's I don't know what the stake's gonna be, but let's guess on who the surprise, because it's gonna be one. I think we all agree it's gonna be one, right? There's gonna be one surprise guest, I would think. Who, if you had to guess, and you can't say Lil Wayne because that's easy. If you had to guess for a surprise guess, who you think it would be?
Damn, man, that's tough. Good surprise.
If I truly had to guess, a surprise Cole.
Yeah.
Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, you going Cole?
Cole. I would say Cole, maybe Tyler. I would. It's got to be somebody like.
You can't. You gotta pick one, bro. You can't be.
If I had to pick one, I would say Cole.
You going Cole? And I'm writing this shit down too. Southside going Cole. Hotep, who you got, bro? Is you there? His phone hot already. Malik, who you got?
Oh shit. I'm gonna pick it back off with Southside. Said probably Tyler. That'll be because he got them sticky, so that'll be kind of dope.
That's possible.
Yeah. Tyler.
J Cloud, who you going?
Jay working on the album, so.
You stole my joint, bro. Damn, I was going Jay. I don't have to think on the fly, bro.
It's possible.
So let me think. Kendrick, who he got songs with? I'm gonna go Future, bro. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually not a bad idea because they gonna do like that.
Yeah, you got to.
They gonna do like that, so he might pop up for real. Him and Metro might pop up for real. I feel like it's gonna be an all hate group. It's gonna be Future, Mustard, pretty much anybody who done fucked around and helped with this beef or who done took sides. Like at this point, come Super Bowl, you gotta pick a side. Whose side you want?
Yeah.
Don't ride the fence, nigga.
Probably Dre too. Dre and Snoop, and because people are making a big thing of that Snoop shit, but they're cool. And
you should bring out Thug, bro. That'll fucking. I don't think he got no songs with him though, so it's like there's no connection.
I don't think the NFL gonna be all right with that. Gotta protect their shit. Gotta protect the shield. Gotta protect the brand. If he was to manage to actually bring out Thug, you just completely niggified the entire NFL. You at that point, we mad at the Falcons because we know the Falcons ain't making it, and that would have been a huge statement for the city.
Yeah.
Somebody would have got shot because it'd have been the amount of Falcons fans that would have went to New Orleans. Yeah, somebody would have got shot on that day.
But I'll give you a ho for the niggified. I'm gonna use that in my everyday language now. Good one.
Niggified. Oh, this nigga shit.
Nigga them. The history of nigga them.
Nigga them.
Add something new.
I know. T-shirts all over the place. All right, so I know we talked a lot about the lawsuit, right? We kind of beat that motherfucker to death, but piggybacking off of that, Charlemagne gave the donkey of the day to Drake for that. Hopefully we don't get clipped for this because the motherfucking iHeart be on bullshit, but I'm going to play some of this.
Label technology. All I'm saying, Aubrey, is stop acting like you haven't been the beneficiary of record label technology. Okay, you being a whole hoe simply because you lost. Simply because Kendrick Lamar kicked your ass lyrically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And anybody acting like this is anything more than Drake's feelings being hurt, you a hoe too. A OV hoe to be exact. Okay? He's fighting the same war that Michael Jackson fought. Drake is taking a stand for the art and the artists. People who are running with that narrative would hold Drake's penis while he pees and shake it for him when he's finished. Okay, Drake has been handling this terribly since Not Like Us dropped. And please, let's keep this in mind. Drake, you're in this position because you tapped out. Okay, you chose to tap out after you heard Not Like Us. Kendrick dropped too much tune for your head top. Okay, he gave you Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. It was too much for you because you didn't have to tap out after the Hard Part 6. You could have went in the studio and gave us a bop. You the bop guy. You could have got with some ghostwriters, went in the studio and wrote a hit to combat.
I just want to say that whole the Johnson joint was diabolical. But we got to pause the video anyway, kind of middle on the clip. But let's finish it up.
Not Like Us, but you chose not to. You tapped out. Kendrick won, and he told you to squabble up, not lawyer up, but you chose to get the lawyers because you lost the squabble. Please give Aubrey Drake Cram the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day.
There you go. All right, so there you have it.
Goddamn.
That's funny.
So, what do y'all think? Was that a deserving donkey of the day?
That's funny. What's even more funny about this is that it's more of him being an it's more of an indictment, not just like of his like artistry as a rapper, songwriter, but it's more about him as a person. Because any normal person who gets called a pedophile, any normal person who had a grown man address his kids the way that Kendrick did, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting no lawyers. I'd have got the Glock. I'd have got the stick. Somebody, there's blood being spilled at this point. Like, there are no words. Like, I'm sorry, Squabble Up would not have been a song that Kendrick would have made had I been in Drake's shoes. That'd have been a song I made. Like, I'm talking about some Bone Crusher, C Botcha type shit. Like, that shit is crazy to me. So
definitely. Deserving. What about the rest of y'all? Was that a deserving donkey today, man?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Let's see him deserve that shit, man. Fuck that nigga.
I know it. The
yeah,
villain.
We don't believe.
We
Well,
know.
he deserves one too, though, for sending a cease and desist to Star for calling him a pedophile.
He did that?
Yeah, last year.
Drake.
That's
And not we shall forget. Remember when my account got clipped last year? We all know who was behind that shit.
You been mom's the word? Who was behind that shit?
Look, I ain't pointing no elbows or nothing, you feel me? But there was a light-skinned nigga in Canada who packed my ass up out of there for a copyright. That's all I'm saying. You know, I beat the charges. It took me a while. It took me a good one.
Yeah, they was tap dancing on your grave. I
Yeah,
remember
them
that.
niggas tap dancing on my grave for real. And my black ass popped up out of nowhere. Some niggas was hurt. I was like, damn, we thought we got him out of here. So
they thought you was out of here.
But looking back, I don't know if y'all seen the article of Drake getting lawyers so he cannot be wheelchair Jimmy on Degrassi. It's the funniest shit ever. If you actually, it was a real article. This is not the first time he's done this. So to everybody who's on Twitter who's defending Drake, like the chick with the dirty neck that tried to come for me today. Oh yeah, I'm that type of nigga. I'm petty. I'm gonna bring this shit up live. To those type of people, I want y'all to know that Drake is not this musical savant you think he is. He's not. You fell in love with a Ditto from fucking Pokemon. That's what you fell in love with. You didn't fall in love with somebody original. You fell in love with a copycat of everybody's culture, just put in one. He's nothing more than Friendsgiving.
Ain't nothing wrong with Friendsgiving, man. You gotta get one of these now, bro.
Oh man, hey.
John's Friendsgiving and have that same sentiment. Exactly. Fucking office potluck. That's what that shit is.
But I will give you something in that rant, though. I do think it's a lot of which is kind of a segue, the cultish behavior, both sides, but I think way more on like the Drake side, bro. To be unbiased in that.
Them fucking communities. Oh my goodness.
I hate them niggas, man.
That shit is. Boy, they take my pictures and they be trying to roast the shit out of me.
Yeah. Speaking of cultish motherfuckers,
here we go with this nigga.
OVO Mall.
This fat ass nigga.
I think Drake is gonna ask for something that no artist has ever asked for or received, and it's gonna be very interesting to see if he receives that.
As far as money,
as far as compensation for damages.
On the lawsuit side.
Absolutely. We talking upwards of $2 billion.
$2
Yeah,
billion.
He gonna ask for a big three. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna ask for a big three.
Well, if he gets too, if he look at that point, fuck public perception. It's been real. It's been real. It's been.
I'm just saying at that point, I don't give a fuck what Black Twitter is talking about. I don't give a fuck what Black Twitter is talking about. I don't care what the barbershops are talking about.
Yep.
If I just sue Universal for $2 billion in my masters and I won, I'm just looking at it like people have to stop being so surface with the shit and saying, oh, Drake is mad that he lost. Just take the L. Cool. Y'all are talking about a rap battle. This is not the URL. We're talking about the
business battle. Yes.
Not URL. No disrespect to URL and smacking all them. Those are my, I support those guys. But this isn't that. This isn't a rap battle. This is Drake versus Universal Music Group. For anybody that doesn't understand what that is,
financing both sides of the war.
They're financing both sides of the war, and they're in business with the streaming platforms.
Yes.
So people got to pay attention. Let's speak to that. Whoever you feel like won the rap battle, bro, salute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to argue that. That's subjective shit. Cool. If you feel like Kendrick won, yo, salute. Kendrick is dope. Nobody's ever denying. You can't find me nowhere saying Kendrick is not a dope MC. Yeah. You can't find it. I'm not stupid. He's one of the illest. I'm talking about now. This is away from that.
Yeah.
This is not a battle. This is a war that's about to happen.
That's a fact.
And I think that's what I want people to start talking about online. Okay, cool. If you feel like Drake is calling the cops and he's snitching and he's mad that he lost, all right, great. That's how you feel, great. What else though? This is what I'm saying. So we got to start looking at that part of it. Like we like talking about this boss and ownership and doing us. And okay, what I think Drake is doing is one of the biggest boss moves ever. He's directly petitioning for the biggest boss in the music business to come to the table and explain to me what exactly did y'all do on the business side of this. I need to see all of it.
I'm sorry. You gotta take that shit out, bro. You gotta breathe for a second. You're not even spitting on it anymore. You're just trying to keep it in your throat. I'm sorry. You gotta take that shit out.
Before anybody say anything, so I know y'all about to rant, but let me rant first, man. First of all,
you gotta take that out, bro. You gotta take that out. And I'm gonna tell you why. The battle itself is the reason why he filed the lawsuit, which is a petition, actually. So I wish he would educate his fucking self. It's a petition, actually, because Drake went to Universal to be like, hey, did you guys inflate these numbers? Drake also has to prove that if the label inflated, not like us, well, did they inflate any of your numbers? If they're bots for Kendrick, are there bots for you? As soon as that shit hits the fan, your lawsuit, your petition has no merit. You filed defamation as well. Again, that shit has no merit because just like how the label itself was promoting a song that called you a pedophile, that same label would be liable for you saying that on record that somebody's child does not belong to them, and that somebody was molested, and that somebody, was beating on their wife. So we not talking about no music industry type shit. No, that is not the crusade he's on. So that's a level of dick eating I've never thought I would ever see in my life.
My thing is, this motherfucker, first of all, pause when I say this, he's doing tricks on this nigga dick like a goddamn porn star. The thing is, if the table was reversed, we would not be having this discussion at all. Because this nigga right here would have been talking the most outrageous shit you can hear a nigga talk. And the thing is, these niggas want to move the goalposts for this nigga. And this is exactly what the fuck he was doing the whole fucking video, man. The whole time he was moving the fucking goalposts for Drake. Drake is not no fucking Marauder, whatever the fuck he is, trying to goddamn save the music industry. No, this nigga is mad He got his ass fucking beat the fuck up in front of the whole world. And he had to run. He was a corner rat. And now we here. He bitching and moaning because of that shit. So it's not he goddamn trying to goddamn like, oh, you guys can play no. Now fuck you, nigga. Because if that's the case, why the fuck the song was playing every fucking way? You couldn't go nowhere without that damn song playing everywhere. So what the fuck? Why is we here? Why is we here?
Because niggas weren't in the streets dancing to Family Matters. Because TNT decided to not play Family Matters during the NBA playoffs.
Crazy.
And every single sporting event, college and professional, has decided to play Kendrick's music throughout the entirety of the beef. That's why we're here. Because he feels as though the love that Kendrick has gotten from the beef has not been organic, which is what I wrote on Twitter not too long ago when I literally said, we are here because Drake assumed he was going to win the public opinion and basically win the people. When you lost the people, you lost the beef. It didn't really matter what was said because we've, just like on URL, like Mom want to bring up, we've seen battle rappers win rap battles and not even have the hardest bars, but because they won the people, they won the battle.
Yep.
Facts.
This shit happens all the time. So sometimes you don't even gotta win the lyrical battle. If you can win the battle of the people, then you win. It's crazy. So that's why we here. At this point, it's sad though. See, that's where we are now. It's just sad.
What do we think about that mark that he said, the $2 billion? Well, do you even think that's a really?
He not worth. Drake not worth no fucking $2 billion. In no way does a song like "Way Too Sexy" need to be a part of somebody's catalog who's worth $2 billion fucking dollars. I want everybody to fuck off if you think that is the case. I'm not even trying to hate, but everybody loves to throw out this perception that, oh, well, Drake is this great streamed artist and he's the top streamed artist of every year. You fuckers are going back and listening to the same 4 albums in fucking rotation. And you've been doing that for the last 10 years. That's why he's the most streamed artist. Nobody's going back and listening to anything new of his. Nothing fucking new. Anything that's older than fucking views is being played to death. Nothing new is being played right now. Anywhere.
None of his albums are getting played. His new albums. Like, he has a hit. Like, every time he do drop an album, he have like a couple hits here and there. That's it. But besides these niggas playing that whole fucking album, fuck no, man. Everybody going back listen to old shit. You can ask my friends. I ask my friends, do y'all play Drake? Yes, they do. But they always say they play his old shit.
Yeah.
All of them. They all play his old shit because old shit is better than his new shit. He progressively got worse as the years went on, while Cole and Kendrick progressed.
Yeah.
And he stayed in that same fucking spot. He only was standing on these pillars of his old music and the hits he had every year. That's it.
And the one hit that he get, it go on the radio for like 3 weeks to a month, and then we forget about it because somebody else done dropped an album, and then somebody else done dropped another hit single, and we forget that this nigga exists until he does something on social media to remind us that, hey, light skin over here.
And this Hotep here, you have an opinion on any of this, man? Because now he probably doze off. He can get removed because he messing up my visual right here with this blank in the middle. If you pop back on, bro. But I gotta go ahead and get you about the paint. But I agree with everything you said. And if I'm not a big like proponent of net worth, right? I think net worth is a bunch of bullshit, right? But like all like the highest estimates of Drake net worth like $250-300 million, and you're talking about a $2 billion lawsuit. So you're suing for what you're not even worth on the most ambitious of fucking, you know, evaluations. Like, where do you get 2 billion from? You know, but it's Maul, bro. Like, one thing,
that's saying like,
yeah,
that's basically saying though, you suing for that amount of money. That's saying like, yeah, bro, like I'm Prince.
yeah,
I'm Michael Jackson.
Stevie Wonder, some shit.
I'm the Beatles. Like, you're none of those acts. You will never be none of those acts. You are not telling. There's not a single thing Drake does that is the best in terms of anything that has to do with music. He is not the best at anything. And that is shocking to me, how popular he is. He's not the best rapper, not the best lyricist. He can't produce. He can't play an instrument. He can't songwrite the best. Yet, motherfuckers have this nigga as the tippy top of the greatest rappers to have ever lived.
He's not even a
same nigga who made Find Your Love. Okay.
Yeah. And how old is Maul, bro? Like, I cannot excuse, like, you know, these jits, you know, these people is like 25 years old. They basically grew up with Drake.
Bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah, Maul like 40-something fucking years old. You telling me Drake, bro, is the GOAT?
He a grown man. He
this your little homie, bro. Like, Drake your little homie, bro.
He's
like,
older than this nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing, my nigga? You too old for this
that's
shit.
crazy. That's crazy. Little niggas.
That's crazy. No, for real, he too old for this shit.
Wild,
He gets on that fucking podcast. Ryan Drake did. I ain't never seen somebody go hard for a nigga like this, man. That shit is sick and moving the goalpost. Like, bro.
I feel like realistically, if anybody's out there looking for love, if you don't love your significant other like Maul love Drake, you leave immediately. That means they don't give a fuck about you.
Real shit.
Oh, that's crazy. That's nasty work, bro. That's a fucking grippy, right?
Grippy. That's hilarious.
But let's go. Uncle Luke got to chime in. Now, this is the hip hop portion of it. We already talked about the suing thing as far as the monetary, but I think this is kind of the sentiment. You know,
that's the guy who filed a lawsuit. I like Drake music. I don't like what he got going on right now, but I like his music. Some things you don't talk about. You don't talk about payola. You don't talk about buying live streams, and you don't sue after you got dissed, and you done did some dissing.
I'll stop playing because he got the music playing in the background when I get clipped. But there you have it. He basically goes on to say about how you don't talk about payola, you don't talk about paying for streams, things of that nature, which is going to be actually good to the next topic. What do y'all think about that? Could we actually get some good at all this with the payola being exposed and things of that nature? Do you not even think it's going to get that far? It's just a temper tantrum. You feel me?
Everybody already knew that should exist. It's not going to change anything, like the average consumer knowing. You know, why has it been a thing this long if nobody's gonna do anything about it?
Nope.
Because everybody's just gonna pretend they're not doing it.
Correct. But also, the second part OG said make a lot of sense. You suing after you lost the beef, when you was throwing out disses too that were just as bad, that shit corny. Like, just from a rap perspective, like I know we harping on the legal side of it, but if you look at it from just like a rap perspective, like that shit corny. And I have genuinely tried to be a fan of Drake multiple times throughout my life, and I have realized like this nigga music, like some of his songs, I ain't gonna cap, I fuck with to this day. Some of the shit, it's just not good to me. But I've always been objective, and I've always been able to see that, you know, there was always something there. But as a whole, seeing how he dissed Meek Mill and put him into the special education class that he needed to be in, but lost to Pusha T, and now we got this situation. It's like, bro, you got a losing record in rap beefs, and you want to sue about it now. You don't like taking L's. The only reason why people didn't assume that he didn't lose the battle with Pusha T is because realistically, there's not that many Pusha T fans out there. Let's just be real. He got a fan base, but we talking mainstream, like mainstream people ain't checking for Pusha T. It's different when you go against a mainstream artist that people fuck with and you lose. And it's like, yeah. So OG right, bro. Like you dissing and you lose, like you can't get mad and tell the teacher that you got socked in the face after you started the fight, my nigga. But that's crazy.
Facts. Yeah, I agree. Shout out to Cassius Cam out there in the chat too. Peace to you, brother. And I think another thing he hit on too is like, even if like the biggest thing that they're trying, it's almost a copium in there because they're trying to harp like he's a freedom fighter, which I think Malik said it, I done said it, everybody said it, like we wouldn't be getting none of this if you won, bro. That defeats any like freedom fighter.
Is not Huey Freeman.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro.
A freedom fighter is crazy to somebody who's been signed to labels since he got in the music industry. That's insane. I would understand if he started out like an independent artist, built up his entire fan base on independent music, and started the first half of his career doing strictly independent music, and then crossed over into a record deal just to see what it was about, and then he got screwed over. But you've been protected and coddled under 2 labels in 2 different streaming services for your entire career. And everything has gone your way. And because now you've gotten humbled to a level that people now are holding you accountable for, now you want to run and hide and you want to activate your white side? Nah, bro. It don't work like that.
Thanks.
And my conclusion is fuck that nigga. He's really
give him some hate. Give us some hate.
I got it.
He came back in. He came back in hating.
Give him hate.
Oh man, hate.
That's
but not.
I don't even hate that much. That's insane.
I'm good on.
Thank you. But my thing is, to touch on what you had said, Southside. Yeah, he lost that beef with Meek. Well, no, he won that beef with Meek because Meek couldn't. What the fuck?
He can't rap. And he used the Undertaker beat.
Yeah, and he lost with that.
That's that no further.
If Pusha T was more accepted in the mainstream, I said this shit last week. He would not. We would probably not have been hearing from Drake. But because Pusha T ain't got that many fans, even though he do got a fan base, it's like shit. Like everybody sweep that shit on the rug and shit. Yeah. So I don't want to talk about Drake no more. I'm just disappointed in him. He's just a bitch ass nigga, man. I always had a little hate with that shit.
Oh man,
like we'll be happy rolling, man.
That's funny, bro.
All right, well, let's segue into that. So DJ Academics, our favorite non-DJ DJ, went on to talk about how the unintended consequences this may have on his career. I might not play the whole thing, just like 4 minutes. I don't like hearing this fat nigga talk for 4 minutes, but we'll play some of it.
Yeah, we got him talking all.
Queen of Topics TV, thank you for the donation. She says, "Ack, since you have all these connections to Drake, you better tell him to get out of the US. When UMG and this comes up is not a coincidence." I'm going to be honest with you. I not only agree with you, I think we're going to see things about Drake in the coming months, probably a year or two, that you've never seen before. I think when you start barking up the wrong tree, the really easy way to calm you down is to let you know how protected you were. For example, if you are a big celebrity, I knew I got to a certain point when, trust me, if somebody's around me right now, they slip and fall, they're ready to sue me. There was a time that nobody wanted to sue me, right? I'm not just saying that bragging because actually it's not a good thing, but I'm saying that because all of these people, including Drake, you know, Drake previously like settled a sexual assault lawsuit, right? These are things that he buried, and it never became anything, and it probably was cap anyway. But the point is this: Drake kept pretty much a very clean image until this battle. I think that's gonna stop. I think we're gonna see people come out the fucking woodworks. And I think some of them are gonna be seeded by maybe people that don't like Drake, or maybe the people he's going at, UMG. And when I mean UMG, I don't mean UMG directly, but people who have interest with that, right? That I think Drake's reputation is gonna go through the mud. And the point is this: when you get to the point where they're now evaluating his relationships with women, it's very much a possibility. Like, I don't want to speak nothing into existence, but I do believe we're gonna see some shit pop out about Drake. You know why? Because sometimes the atmosphere breeds what you're gonna see. The atmosphere right now for Drake breeds believability. If you're a woman who Drake ran through, which he ran through a lot of them, he ran through a lot of niggas' wives, baby mamas, you know, sisters, cousins, all of that stuff. Some of these people are disgruntled. I'm not saying that means it's completely false, but in the era of trying, and this is why I mentioned that he had a situation that, you know, he settled or whatever. You never heard about that. Now, because the atmosphere that Kendrick created and probably other people are going to be like, you know what? Let's amplify anything to do with Drake being seen legally as whatever, or being seen legally as he's not like us in terms of culture, right? Or
I think we get the gist of it, man. So there you have it. So it's basically saying it's possibly a lot of lawsuits, some Me Too, some Bill Cosby shit might pop up behind that. What do y'all think about that?
First of all, I want to say this nigga said Drake is always up a clean image. Barely, nigga, shit. He's barely kept a fucking clean image. Like, with the relationship, with all the relationships he had with women and shit. And goddamn, like, the fuck? What do you mean a damn clean image? No, the fuck he hasn't.
He did for a while. I mean, he was kind of looked at as like a basically a nerd. So he did have that for a while, but yeah, after like I want to say like the Millie Bobby shit came out, like it just kind of went down from that.
I was about to say that. Yeah, it just went downhill from that shit. Like,
I don't know if he ever had a squeaky clean image. I mean, he didn't have as bad as the image as he has now. But then again, as you get older, the more it's a real thing when you get to an advanced older age and you ain't got no queen, bro. Nigga, the motherfuckers gonna start looking at you funny style, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like the old man in the club, bro. You feel me? You can't be the old man in the club. So if you're moving around, particularly if you're moving around like he moving with the Instagram thoughts, and you know what I'm saying, like you moving around sloppy as hell. You moving around like Tiger Woods, like a nigga that wasn't used to having certain shit. Now you got access to certain shit and you moving funny style, right?
And that's the problem. That this nigga has lived a privileged life, childhood growing up, and once he got the fame and the money, that's when this shit became too much for him. He just started spiraling out of fucking control. So that's what happens when niggas ain't never had shit, basically. Always been looked at the nerd and shit, and he feel like he has always tried to prove himself to be like this thug ass light skinned nigga. When actually, nigga, you know what you is, man. You's a singer, man. You that's what you is, man. You ain't got a lot of kick it, my nigga. Like Kendrick said, you ain't got a lot of kick it, my nigga. Just be yourself. Like, that's all you had to fucking do, but sadly, you couldn't do that shit. And we're here. People.
Yeah, it might be worth it, but you see that all the time, especially when somebody's career goes down. It's almost like a feeding frenzy for sharks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really get sued when you're at the pinnacle of your height, right? Because people still want something from you. But when you start going down, people can see you visibly going down, right? That's when people try to get pieces of you. You know what I'm saying? Lawsuit here, lawsuit there. You feel me? So it's never when you're at the pinnacle of your height. It's always when you're going down. So that's why you gotta I think a dude like Drake gotta stay up here because if he ever gets down here, shit.
That's over with.
You know.
Hope, you know, I don't wish no bad. I hope that he does try to stay above sea level and don't goddamn drown, but I don't know, man.
I don't. I don't.
I try to be nice, man. I ain't wanna
You
be
know what?
seen.
Jay Cloud gets the first one. You get one.
Oh
too,
man, hey.
But hey, some shit you deserve, man. Hey, fuck it.
Hey, fuck it. You know what I mean?
He wouldn't be in this position if he didn't do a whole bunch of foul shit. Because it's like, you know the saying, like the same people you see on the way up, you see on the way down. So
yeah, sure.
Like you fucking niggas wise and shit. Like you doing all this foul shit. You calling people wise out and they down in your songs and shit. Talking about niggas family. Like nigga, that shit gonna bite you in your ass eventually.
I mean, your CEO, you slept with your CEO's girl. I don't know how close they was, but he apparently liked her a little bit while he was in jail. Like, that's like
the nigga that is some scummy ass shit, my nigga. Like, and you think
yeah, but if Wayne didn't care, that should speak to the nature of that relationship in the first place. So
he said it hurt. You know, Wayne kind of I don't know. Wayne got that.
He's a sensitive fellow.
Yeah. He is very sensitive, man. He's sensitive to him. So shit.
But even then, it's a principle. It's a principle. It's like, bro, you Drake, you got access to so many women out here, bro. Even if you had the access to your homeboy's girl, even if he didn't care, you feel me? I'm still just not gonna pop the homie's chick. I know he care about it a little bit. I'm Drake.
Yeah, but I mean, Google a picture of that dude from like 2009, and like he was coming at anything that like was in like a mile radius.
Yeah.
So,
not used to having shit, man. You can't trust motherfuckers like that. Bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
He was a weird looking dude. So
can't trust him. Any last thoughts on that one?
Fuck no.
Nah, I gotta say, after this shit, everything will never be the same. Nothing will be the same.
Got a pun in there, bro. You threw a pun in there. You trying to throw bars in there, bro. I'll give you a All right, so let's go to the next one we got. If people don't recognize, we have a website and we do reviews. We don't just talk shit about Drake. And one of the most recent reviews we got, the homie Malik dropping the G Perico and Steelz, Crip James. I still haven't got a chance to check this one out, but you gave that one 8.2, 8 crowns. I can't do a 0.2 crown. I wish I had that little option, but 8.2 out of 10, which is a pretty high score. So what's going on? Why you give it that high of a score, man? What you like about it?
I just like I like the reason why I gave it that is because GP Rico had that West Coast goddamn shit going on now. Basically kind of like what GNX had and shit. So that's what I gave that high of a score and shit. And then I fucked the samples and shit. He used the Rick James samples and shit, you know, based off the title of the project name and shit.
Okay.
So yeah, like I like GP Rico. He got that. He definitely sticks to the LA culture, the sound and shit. So
got the Jerry curl and shit, keeping the Jerry curl. You feel me?
Yeah. He basically, in my opinion, he's DJ Quick son. He's the Crip version of DJ Quick. That's the vibes I get from that nigga.
Rico, he was in actually the Squabble Up video. Speaking of,
hell yeah, I was hyped.
Yeah.
Shit, look at you, Perico. Hell yeah, man. Y'all just check that shit out, though. It's
show 8.2 means it's worth checking out. Matter of fact, if y'all go there, we got a smorgasbord of motherfucking reviews. So go make sure y'all go check us out. We got a whole bunch. We got a couple pages of them joints up there now. So for your music review, let you know what's worth your time so you don't waste your time in this short lifespan we got around this bitch. But anyway, let's go to the next one. Our resident list keeper, we got the list expert on here. I'm sure this is right up his alley. Got Forbes released the 50 greatest rappers of all time list.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
here we go.
Well, you can kind of hint on what it is, but I gotta wait for my computer to freeze around this bitch. All right, there we go.
My computer freeze on the motherfucker.
It's almost as bad as the 50 greatest albums that Pitchfork put out.
There we go, right there. So we got. I'll just do the top 10 listed out: Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Tupac, Drake, Kanye, Nicki, Nas, Eminem, and then it's chaos after that. Nicki's in the top 10. What the fuck? But anyway, where did we go wrong?
As the resident list maker of the group, let me go ahead and this is my specialty. Let me go ahead and say this right now. I need them to stick to stocks, bonds, the fancy lifestyle of New York, the top 1% type shit that niggas don't have to be concerned with because we trying to figure out what the fuck we cooking for dinner. It's probably gonna be spaghetti. They need to worry about other type of shit. Worrying about the top 50 rappers of all time is crazy. I don't even give a fuck if this list is in order. More than half these names do not deserve to be on this fucking list.
Now, is it in a particular order or is it
I believe it's in their order. Because you don't put Jay-Z at the top of this list and be like, yeah, we're not making it. It's not in order. This shit is in order.
Yeah.
So if we go number 6, problem number 1. Why is Drake in the top 10? Problem number 2. Nicki is right behind 2 spots later. Then we keep going. Then you see that Nicki is above Eminem, Biggie, 3 steps.
They got Nicki better than Nas, bro.
And Nas, bro. It's
Nas, man.
Bro, they have Juice WRLD at 27.
So
they have Juice WRLD over fucking Most Def. Are we being dead ass right now?
Wait, you said they got Juice WRLD?
Juice WRLD is 27. Most Def is 30-1.
Wow. Interesting.
I love Bad Bunny. Why the fuck is he on this list? He not even.
But you know what? I am kind of shocked. They got Rock Marciano. Who the fuck? It was somebody in the office that knew something.
Exactly. There's somebody.
Rakim on there, Big Daddy Kane. Somebody. It was a brother somewhere.
Somebody who worked on this list is black. It was like, I'm gonna get at least 2 or 3 names that I know on here, because a Rock Marciano is an elite pool.
Yeah,
that's an elite pool. But also, I just want to direct everybody's attention to number 48. And I know a lot of those stands, they follow me, they laugh at my fucking jokes. Please do not crucify me when I say this. We have got to stop putting Cardi B on this pedestal. She peaked at that first album and didn't even really deserve that Grammy because it should have went to Mac Miller.
Should have went to anybody else.
It could have went to anybody else.
Pusha T, nigga, come on, man.
It could have went to Nip. It could have went to Travis. It could have went to anybody. They gave it to her, and I'm fine with that. I can live with that.
I'm not. I can't.
We know you not. We know you not. We don't believe. We know. But I just this list is always subjective because yes, you're gonna leave some people off, and that's okay. But if you're gonna have a top 50 rappers of all time, and Cardi B and Juice WRLD and Bad Bunny is making your list, shit is null and void.
As a fellow Puerto Rican, why is Bad Bunny on the fucking list?
He's not even a rapper.
He's a reggaeton. Why is he on the list, man? I listen to this nigga music. This nigga is
he's a great artist. Love Bad Bunny's music.
Of course.
Also,
Bad Bunny.
Also, completely unrelated. Great wrestler.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite matches of all time with Damian Priest. And he won. He should have had a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. But that's another conversation.
Another conversation, yes, indeed. But why, like, okay, Bad Bunny does rap in his songs. He do. But putting him on this list as one of the greatest rap, that's fucking outrageous. Because this nigga is basically a reggaeton and pop artist. This nigga's the Michael Jackson of Puerto Rico. I know this shit. But him being on this fucking list, fuck no, man. Hell no. I can name 10 niggas, hell, fucking 50 niggas better than Bad Bunny that deserve to be on this fucking list. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it no more. Y'all go ahead, man. Fuck this shit. This is fucking ridiculous, man. That's crazy.
Lil Kim over Rakim.
Wow. A lot of people over Rakim, bro. That's crazy. Tyler the Creator over Rakim, bro.
None of those people above Rakim would agree they're above Rakim. Not even Jay-Z.
No. I'm mad. Nicki Minaj is over Nas. Nas is like the greatest rapper that ever come out in New York.
But Nas wouldn't put himself.
Bro, Takeoff is on this. Why is Takeoff on this?
Because they know how much we love Takeoff and not just.
I love Takeoff.
No. That's right. It's just Takeoff because we only like Takeoff, not Quavo and Offset.
Yeah, they did that. That would have been outrageous.
Man.
MIA. Why?
She don't even like black people, so I don't know why she's on the list at all.
Motherfucker, what?
Get her out of here.
Can we go something else, D? I'm gonna get mad, man.
MIA is on there. That's terrible.
Stop talking about Black Lives Matter. Yeah, get her off here.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this list is all kind of. I mean, if you said it was in non-chronological order, it would be a little bit more respectful, like you're just throwing names out there. But even then, it's some people that shouldn't be in that 50, man, at all.
There's a lot of some fucking this, man. That's nasty work.
Now, let's just focus on the top three. Did they get the top three back right?
No.
Jay, K-Dot, Lil Wayne.
No.
I wouldn't have Jay as my one. I mean, putting Kendrick at 3 would probably be the most that I would do, but I wouldn't have Wayne or Jay-Z in the top 3.
No,
I'm not putting Wayne in the top 3, bro.
I can't. I love Lil Wayne, man. I grew up on this music, but I can't.
I would struggle to put Wayne in the top 10.
I'll struggle to put Wayne in the top 30, bro.
I couldn't even put Wayne in the top 10.
I'm glad we're being real.
Being
real about
it was a lot of hype.
To be real.
Man, I went back, listened to all that Wayne shit. I went on the Wayne binge, bro. Like them lyrics are woo.
Nobody wants to be real.
Yeah, like motherfuckers went crazy for the lasagna bar, and it's like, okay,
it's cool, but okay.
Yeah, like it's a good metaphor, my nigga, but like it's not. Wayne's lyrics didn't age well.
No, it didn't.
And I think people struggle with like people, and I think people have this problem, and this is a problem with a lot of music, is that a lot of people's albums, a lot of people's catalogs, if you go back, that shit is not replayable. Like people don't have timeless classics. Like you look at a lot of people on this list, a lot of these artists do not have albums that you will go back to and just like listen to. Like a lot of them don't. Some have flawless discographies, flawless classics, but like a good portion of Wayne's early work, that shit is grating on the fucking ears, my nigga.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Very grating. Like the early days of them Hot Boys tapes.
The wobbly days.
That's rough. Now if we talking mixtapes, even then, some of the mixtapes, they were all right, but it didn't stick with me. Like Wayne just never was one of those artists that I was like, yeah, this shit is fire. Like I never felt that way.
Yeah, it's Carter too. I think he was just on so much shit. Like his work rate, I give him his props. His work rate was crazy. Yeah. Like crazy, bro. It was mixtape after mixtape. He was on featuring on everything. So it kind of,
you couldn't go nowhere without hearing a song from him.
Exactly.
Like, every song on the radio at one point had him in it. But I feel like at certain points in our lives, like certain artists, we couldn't get away from. Because at one point, I remember Gucci was on everything. Mm-hmm. Gucci was everywhere, and you could not get away from it. Thug had that type of phase. Future had that phase. Drake has had that phase. Jay-Z has had it. So it's like everybody has that phase. It just feels like Wayne's phase was a lot longer through that era.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah, but we're so nostalgic with it, you know, and that might have been some of the best years of some of these people live. You gotta think about it. If you about 30, 32 or something.
Nostalgia is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Nostalgia is the problem, and it's a problem with a lot of industries. It's a problem with sports. It's a problem with music. It's the problem with just arts in general. Like it's like television, shit like that. Like a lot of people can't really accept new and creative ideas because niggas only hold on to the past. Why do you think every time we look up a new movie is being remade of some shit that we seen 20 fucking years ago?
Mm-hmm. Everything's a remake.
There's no reason for a live action fucking Lilo and Stitch. Why? Who fuck asked for that?
We didn't need that.
Nobody asked for that, but yet we're getting it. You feel me? Like, come on, man.
Yep. Oversaturation is a thing, bro. I think some people's careers. I think the most recent Jack Harlow, right? They tried to put Jack Harlow on every motherfucking thing, and I think it was to his detriment. You feel me? Like this oversaturation type of deal that they doing, bro, where they throwing everybody on everything. Now, Wayne was able to navigate it, but it's like when it's forced to a certain extent, it's actually detrimental to those
come
people.
off as them being an industry plan.
Yeah, like
Nick. Those allegations. Because the second he went away, he dropped the project, and everybody heard that shit. That shit was ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But shit,
I saw Dr. Dre at number 29. Dr. Dre is not a rapper, man.
Nah, and he sucks at rapping.
He's fucking trash at rapping.
If we're just voting, if we're going off a body of work, right? We'll be like, all right, The Chronic, all right, cool. That maybe they can get you in the top, but he's not a rapper, like you said. Like,
he's
and
not.
he has some of the worst. Keep Your Heads Ringing. Go listen to Keep Your Head Ringing right now. That is some of the worst fucking bars. Are we being real, bro?
Fit with the movie. Leave it alone. That was the best, one of the best parts of the movie.
I flip my tongue like a dyke and get hype on the mic.
He went to the gas station. Ezell was like, my neck, my back, my neck, and my back. That shit was funny.
Got plenty of ass, so call me an astronaut. Nah, bro. That ain't it, bro.
Everybody knows Dr. Dre can't rap. Did y'all listen to Compton? That shit was horrible.
I don't know who wrote that shit, bro. No.
I'm glad. Glad Dre never wrote for Eminem, a Snoop, a day in his life. Their careers would be tanked immediately.
In the toilet. Shit.
So I think in conclusion, Forbes, stop making lists.
Please.
Yes, fuck y'all.
Same with Pitchfork.
Yeah, especially Pitchfork too.
Because I don't know if are we covering that today? Because I'm gonna just be angry and just get that out the way now.
I ain't got nothing on phones. We got time to do a little segue.
It's just too. They got the list of the top rappers, of the top artists. Albums of 2024. It's 2 rap albums on that fucking list. You wouldn't even think to guess who would the fuck they were.
I don't think I saw it.
Which one?
I give you a guess. Take one guess who you think the 2 rappers are they put on that list.
You have no clue, bro.
Chief Keef and Kai.
What?
Yes. I'm not bullshitting. Chief Keef's album made the list, and then I think at like 35, no, around like the 30-ish range, they put Kai. The only 2 albums that made that, only 2 rap albums that made that list.
You talking about Kai and Nick?
No, like Kai as in the one that just passed away.
Oh.
And the only reason he made the list, let's be real.
He passed, yeah.
The only reason he made the list.
They don't listen to that shit.
Because I was going to say, they don't listen to Kai. Because I know for a fact, Kai has made some great albums before. He's never gotten that recognition for Pitchfork.
Hell no, after he died. That's crazy. What the fuck?
My point exactly.
Hype beast bullshit.
So please, people, stop making lists if you're not me at this point. You feel me?
Get your list approved by the list keeper.
Yeah, if you got a list, or if you got a playlist, if you have a list of shit that you hate, you want to insult somebody, you want to run that shit by me first. I'm full of hate and lists. I know what the fuck to say. I know what the fuck to talk about.
All right, so let's go to our next topic. Bossman DLow.
Oh yeah.
Pull up Bossman.
I'm about to hate some more.
And he speaks about
you can't hate on Bossman DLow now. Come on now.
I like Bossman, but
you can't hate on Bossman DLow, man. I know the vocabulary like 85 words. You can't hate on that nigga.
Minute 30. Yeah, you in out 20. A bitch don't want to do nothing but hear that shit one time, minute long, minute 20, run it back. If it was that gas, another minute 20. Okay, next song.
What made you come up with that short length? Because I call it like the one was 2 minutes. But what made you say to yourself, damn, I only got this much time? Did you think that out? Or you seen that somewhere else?
Kind of a little bit of both. Like I seen it while I was researching, like, damn, bro, like these songs coming out, these bitches shorter and shorter and shorter. Like the hits coming out, these motherfuckers are short. And then the hits that's coming out that's long, they're getting turned off halfway in the song.
Oh shit! You looking at the data and anything?
Yeah, they listening. They going hook, verse, back to the hook one more time. I don't hear this shit no more. I don't want to hear the second verse and then hear the hook again. Nah, that shit they cut it off.
That's insanity, bro. TikTok brain. So what do you think about Bossman in 1 minute 30-second song?
He's right. So let's get this straight. In a sense, he's right because he's doing what's helping him make money, which is I want my song to be played at the club, on the radio. I gotta make some shit that is going to keep motherfuckers' attention. Niggas got short attention spans because niggas can only fuck with microwave music. Like, you put something in the microwave for 2 minutes, you done forgot about it. You put that bitch on for 1:30, you done hit 30 seconds 3 times, you know to go back. So it sticks to you like that. But that's also a problem because songs being shorter and shorter and shorter, we not getting no substance out these fucking tracks. We don't know who these artists are. Like, you're not explaining nothing. You're not talking about no shit in no 1:30. It take 45 seconds for at least a halfway decent verse. So if you take 45 seconds off a 1:30, nigga, your hook finna be short as shit. So I just feel like realistically, man, while some tracks are okay to hear,
20.
That's short. It's something where it's just like that's what's killing the music industry. We gotta stop with that.
No, real shit. I agree because it's like, what the fuck am I get out of damn 1:30 or some shit like that? And like that shit right there, at this point, don't make fucking music because nigga, you just going, you ain't in the goddamn studio, goddamn put no work in for real. You just goddamn making a little catch a little jingle and just say, all right, I'm done, and that's it. So yeah, it's a bad thing. But I understand what he's saying though. Like this nigga, like Southside said, you know, he don't make some money, but at the same time, this shit's bad because nigga, me personally, I do not want to listen to no fucking 1:30 fucking songs and shit. Like, I can't do it, man, cause I get fucking like, I'm like, nigga, why you got fucking short? Damn songs so fucking short, man. And then the other songs like that, I'm like, man, throw this whole shit out because you really ain't gonna talk about shit for real. So
yeah. What can you really say of substance in 1 minute and 30 seconds? Them jingles, those used to be commercials back in the day. Literally,
the commercial jingles, that's all they is.
Yeah.
The Education Connection song is longer than Bossman DLow's hit Sports Center.
Crazy.
Like, I want y'all to put that into perspective. If anybody knows the Education Connection song, that shit is longer than his hits on Sports Center. I bullshit you not.
They really is. I'm saying this shit. God damn.
Is he saying this? Because I just came back. Is he saying this like it's a good thing?
He's just saying what he's saying.
In a sense, yes. Because he's saying it because it works for him and it's keeping him relevant. It's keeping him played in the clubs, on the radios, and shit like that. But it's also just bringing a realization to what the music industry is at now. Basically saying, like, my songs are this short because when you go out and you at the bar, they playing one hook, one verse, run that shit back, next song. Whereas you got a song that's too long, like, for example, if they play No Hands, Wale, Roscoe, all that stuff, nowadays, they not going to play anything more than Waka Flocka's verse. And then that's it. It's cooked. They're not playing nothing else.
Man, that's kind of always been a thing. They always did blends anyway. You feel me? You never really got in a club a 4-minute song. They blended, unless it was just a super hot track at the time, right? But 9 times out of 10, they're going to blend some shit. They're going to cut it, put the verse there, something like that. I'm not even sure that I ain't been in a club probably in fucking 5-6 fucking years. So I know. But they never really played the whole song. You feel me?
Yes, there's always been like alternate mixes, like club mixes, because I've looked into like DJ pools and shit like that. They do like specific types of mixes for clubs and shit like that. So it's like, it's always been a thing, pretty much.
Exactly. But I think that the hits being that long is fucking insanity, dog. Because it's what can you do? Like you driving in your car, you hit 2 blocks and you got to run it back. You feel me? Like it's fucking insanity, dog. It's like I said, jingles. We listen to jingles now, yo.
Yeah, I mean, if that's all you're trying to be, I mean, more power to them, I guess. But nobody's gonna give a shit about that in like 5 years.
Exactly. Like you can't build a musical career like a strong legacy off fucking minute 30 fucking songs and shit. And what we talked about like a few shows ago, these niggas really don't give a fuck about being rap. Like they don't take the rap, like the art of rap, fucking serious any fucking way. They rather goddamn step they told to it, get what they can get out of it, and go on to the next thing and shit. So all this shit right here is a problem right now that's going on in the music industry. Niggas do not want to take rap serious, and niggas want to make short songs and shit. At this point, niggas do not be fucking rapping if you want to do that bullshit. Make room for the real fucking artists, my nigga. And I fuck with Bossman DLow, but it's just like this, what he just said. It's like, nigga, more power to you though, man. But me personally, I cannot fuck no minute 30 songs and shit. So.
Yeah, 5 years is generous. He'll be out of here in 2.
Wow.
You get 2 of them today.
Oh man, hey.
Hey, am I wrong?
Nah. But you know what? He might be doing a money grab anyway.
I don't know, man. He on what, year 2 now? He might only have 2 more in him.
He should consider himself lucky.
But he Florida. He always gonna be able to, be regional at minimum. But like you said, it's not gonna be something that you're gonna be listening to 10 years from now. You ain't gonna be like, yo, throw that Bossman DLow on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be like that. Like nobody's gonna be in the old folks home bumping no Boss.
Very forgettable.
Yeah, but he makes dope boy music. I think he treats it like a game, like the dope game. Like I'm gonna make my money and probably get the fuck out. I don't think he gives a fuck about the artistry of making music and no shit like that.
None of them don't. That's the problem, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I got me. Any last thoughts on the minute 30, the TikTok brain songs we dealing with these days?
Stop that shit, please.
Topic was probably longer than his album is gonna be.
I mean, we can kind of tailor your experience. These days, you really can't make no excuse because it's not like the radio dominates everything, right? You can literally tailor your music experience to however you want to. So if you fucking want to eat junk food all day, guess what? You're gonna be a fat ass, right? Get some fucking vegetables in there and shit. You forgive me? So it's room for Bossman DLow, but get some shit of substance in there too. You know what I mean? Balance your shit out.
Yeah. That's all you gotta do, man.
I'm gonna give myself a hopefully. Because I can do that. You feel me? But let's go on to Dame Dash, the infamous Dame Dash, yo. He sat on the fucking what's it called? The mediation couch with the brothers, man. I didn't know he had 2 brothers or whatever the fuck.
I gotta start paying attention to the production meetings because I forgot about Dame Dash.
Dame, man. Now is this kind of the attitude that Dame has is kind of you think part of like why he's kind of out of the industry now. You see how he's interacting with his family here in this clip. It was a lot of fucking soap opera type shit going on. Some fucking what's that one lady saved my life type shit going on. I don't know.
Me personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect.
Hell no, it's not the bald head ass.
Me personally, when Buddy sat up after he got called a boy, there were no words after that. That was hands. I respect him for being composed enough to not fight in that moment, because brother or not, you getting decked in your shit for that. Especially when I am the one taking care of my mother. You feel me? Like, I'm taking care of family. I got my own life. I take care of myself. I do my own thing. Like, you pissing on somebody else's accomplishments because you feel as though you better than everybody else. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. Big facts, man.
Like, yeah. He don't pay you no fucking attention, man. You bald head nigga. Man, the fuck? Get this nigga out of here, man. This evil bald head, man.
Yeah, the arrogance is crazy, bro. Like, I understand.
That's why his career has gone the way that it's going, because of how arrogant he is. Because of, like, there are some times where, like, you can see how he doesn't do what he needs to do properly to be the best version of himself. And again, just because you hire family, it don't make you better than them. Yeah, you pay my bills, but that don't mean like you better than me, nigga. You gave me a job, nigga. Fuck. What you want me to be terrible at it?
For real, like, nigga.
Like, you want me to not work? Like, I don't have to fucking work here. If you weren't my brother, I would have fired you. Didn't. That speaks to you. You a bad boss. Because if I was doing something bad, you should have fired me, nigga. What kind of shit is that?
This nigga was doing
that don't even make sense.
Yeah.
He's a fucking prick, man. Fuck this nigga Dean.
Yeah, and a certain extent, you gotta have, especially if you're in the entertainment industry, man, you gotta have a certain level of decorum about yourself. You feel me? You can't just operate like that with any and everybody. You feel me? So once you do that and you get blackballed, it's a wrap. So are we saying that with Dame? It's like there's no bounce back with you. You feel me? It's not like, and then it's not like you have something that's you can't replicate. You feel? You're a CEO executive type of person. You don't rap. You don't produce no shit. You don't fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you're not in the lab doing nothing. What are you doing? You just a dude that knows you're pretty decent at business. It's a million of them.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about him though is he has like tried to manage, I want to say, like, you know, a few different artists here and there. Like, and this was after the you know, the when he was working with Currency and Smoke DZA and them. This was after that. He managed like a few artists, but to be honest, they were trash. If he aligned himself with some talent, you know, there still could be something, but I think he's just, I don't know.
Well, you can't really line with talent because I think he burnt that bridge with Jay-Z. So
there's plenty of talent out here, though. Like, there's plenty. It's the thing that he's
out here. It's just he's not in tune with what really is good in the world now, and it's not even like the TikTok rappers and shit like that he would have to align himself with. He don't know what real good art is now. He's so out of touch with reality that he isn't what the music industry needs anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame because he could do it. You know, it would be good for up and coming artists if he ended up managing it. But it's like he just doesn't, you know. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Got an ego, man. He just don't give a fuck. I can just tell from this nigga. Like,
he always been like that, but it's like to a certain extent, it's like you're not that dude no more.
You're
like,
pushing 60, bro. Like you gotta stop.
Yeah, you that asshole dude no more cussing out DJ Clue because you think he lazy or some shit. Like these people got power, bro. You can't just, it. I know there's a lot of sports fans in here, right? It's like you can't coach 2024 players like you could 1985 players, right? You can't yell, you can't Bobby Knight choke motherfuckers no more. You gotta kind of be nice to these motherfuckers because they got the transfer portal in college. They got big $1 million deals now and shit, right? You can't just talk to anybody any kind of way and say that because they got power now. It's the same way with the music industry. You can't just treat every artist like shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to these people any type of way, especially these sensitive ass motherfuckers. And he's still stuck in that 1998. Get your ass in there, make 15 songs right now, type shit. You know what I mean?
Stuck in that damn phase, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that shit no more. It's a new day, bro. And he's kind of stuck in that.
Yeah, the way the industry is though, it's like he can still like salvage something. He just because it's all built on independence now.
I don't think he'd be satisfied with that though. I don't want to think if he had like a Tech 9 type of niche where you got a nice regional thing going on or some shit, making pretty good money. I don't think he'd be satisfied with that because he was such arrogant.
I think if anything, this would be the perfect time for him because he loves the whole like I don't got a boss shit. So it's like,
I mean, this would be, but he would also need to find somebody that's gonna be like a new version of Tech 9 that could be regional, that would be willing to kind of sign with him and work up under him. And realistically, Dame's gonna want full creative control at some point. And is somebody that's really trying to get their career off the ground really going to really be willing to give up, a lot of their judgment and creativity over to Dame Dash, given his track record?
Yeah, I mean, he has the mind for it. I mean, let's be real. He saved currency.
He did.
He saved currency.
Yeah. But he also tried to do that. He had T-Rex them running around. He had a bunch of. He was in the battle scene very heavy. He tried to sign a couple of them, right? And it just didn't work out. This was not too long ago. This is when he was up at the Breakfast Club ranting. 6 years ago? He tried to run it back. He can't. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like he's tried to do it a couple times, bro. Like he just can't create that magic, and I'm not sure he would be satisfied. He could definitely have, I think, a niche as like lower tier artists, B-level artists, get them on, manage or whatever, be behind the scenes. I'm not sure he'll be satisfied with that shit. I think he has to be in the video with the bottles. I think he has to be telling these people what to do. It's just that's his attitude, bro. Look how he talked to his brother. Boy.
I was trying to share his ass, but no, real shit though. Just stuck in his damn ways, man. So adapting to the new environment. So
yeah. Well, salute. I hope he figures it out one day, man. I mean, it's never too late as long as you're above ground and shit. But I don't know if you can humble yourself at like 60 fucking years old, but we'll see, I guess. All right. So what we got next? Crash Dummy, bro. You ready, brother?
Yes, sir.
Brand. Let's play it. Roll tape.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, people. Hope everybody's doing well today.
This nigga about to take a nap.
Fuck all y'all. No, I'm not. I'm sitting in a chair. Because I can't put down my cup. You hadn't guessed already. There's a 600-pound fucking man that is on a tour. I think it's for Juice WRLD, if I'm not mistaken. Or did a concert for Juice WRLD? I don't know. This motherfucker. I was coughing. This motherfucker did a full song on the Radar. And I've seen him everywhere now. He done did Snoop Dogg, everything. if you haven't heard, Dave Bluntz, this nigga here, I would hate to be his assistant and get his catering. I haven't in this nigga is like Eric Cartman. It is ridiculous. I've never seen a rapper be on stage with the Party Next Door couch with an oxygen mask as he's trying to rap. And he's literally asking, hey, is it cool if I have my oxygen? Nigga, are your lungs cool with you rapping right now? And it's one thing to be rapping about sipping lean, which makes you morbidly obese if you don't handle it correctly, which is why a lot of people look pregnant when they drink lean, i.e. Gucci before he got locked up, and a lot of rappers who just have this magical epiphany to actually get in the fucking gym. But to rap about lean is one thing, but because if y'all saw the video where this nigga was falling out the sky, it's like, who thought of that? Who thought of that shit? Like, I know y'all saw this. Like, I'm not crazy, bro. This is crazy. We're all collectively angry because he popped up he rolled in out of nowhere. He didn't pop up. Fat as fuck. He rolled his ass in out of nowhere. And he's here, and we can't seem to get rid of him because we all look at that, y'all. Look at that. The couch is screaming for fucking mercy. You don't get those type of oxygen tanks at a fucking that shit that they sell at the old folks home that they have for the senior citizens, bro. That's not healthy, bro. And I'm okay with him wanting to rap and do music. But the shit he rapping about is what has me perturbed, my nigga. You rapping about fucking other people's bitches is fucking crazy. Sir, you have worn this same sweatsuit on this tour for the last month. I have not seen him in any other clothing outside of this big-ass Barney sweatsuit he got on. We have to stop. We have to have a conversation. Who's the asshole who put him on the stage? Who did he sign to? Who got him on the radar? I need to know who his manager is. Because why are we not managing what the fuck he eat? Instead of going, how does he record music? I know this nigga breathing sound like death in the booth.
Now you're fat shaming. You're fat shaming.
Look at that. Come on, y'all. We can't be serious, bro. If y'all seen the video, he's just sitting down on the lawn talking about I can't put down my cup. Like, we gotta be real, bro. This nigga is not it, bro. You disrespecting OGs. You rapping about shit that you definitely don't need to be doing, which is drinking lean, and you rapping about shit that you can't do, which is fucking, because I know for a fact I know everybody on my 600 pound life got somebody married to them or dating them that's cooking them food. Nah, bro. You got one person, Max. You're not fucking nobody else's bitch. I promise you're not. We gotta do better. We can't support niggas like this. We can't. I would rather listen to Roddy Ricch than listen.
Oh man. And on that note, we give Dave Bluntz. There you have it.
Put down the cup. And pick up some vegetables, my nigga. And a bottle of water.
I keep thinking about that verse he said in that damn song, man. I can't say it on here because we're gonna get goddamn.
Oh yeah, that line. That's crazy.
I know what line you talking about too, man. Yeah.
That line is insane. The fact that he dropped that line, bro, at this point is comedy, bro. This is a joke. Like, I don't believe that this is. I feel like the world ended after 2016 and everything else is a simulation because this shit is not real, bro. This can't be real.
On the serious though, it's like, why is this type of behavior, this type of artist or whatever the fuck you want to call it, does not need no attention, man.
This is what's wrong with society. Yes, niggas enable. Niggas are willing to support anything. If you are supporting that, that's a problem. You putting him on your platform is a problem because him as a person is already a problem. And I'm not talking about his weight either. Like just him as a person. If you listen to this nigga talk, you listen to how he react to motherfuckers. Nah, bro. Just no.
And there we have it. 10 minutes of fat shaming. Anyway, I'm just fucking with you. We got the one, and speaking of fat, Yak states that Lil Uzi dropped the subpar album to get out of his deal. So let's pull up, bro. We're gonna limit it to one Yak thing a pod. I'm sorry, I apologize. I just seen the shit, I throw it in there. But here we go.
And by the way, this is hot news off the press. Y'all go tell Uzi. I heard Uzi got a album that is hotter than history, but the one he just got was to get off of Atlanta. They said this. They said Uzi's real album, and he know it. He just didn't want to drop it with these fuck niggas. So he held the whole shit. He made some other shit for them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
No, he dropped off too.
And by the way,
so you drop a terrible album to get off a deal, which makes your value go down. All right, whatever. What do y'all think about Academics' revelation here that the criticized last album he dropped was just to get off the deal?
He full of shit, man, because if that's the case, then why the fuck you put that shit out? Like, I don't want to hear that bullshit. He full of shit. This nigga, so you mean to tell me you purposely put out a bad album? Purposely. And like you said, that's going to devalue. So, what?
Is that song that's going viral right now? Is that on the album?
Which one? I ain't finished listening to the album. That's the crazy part.
There's some like challenge going around. Like,
but they pay people for that type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm saying like it the song doesn't sound like bad, but it's like, would he put that much like into it really if like it was just some throwaway shit? Because wouldn't he like, I don't know.
So we're saying that he pulled a Frank Ocean.
That's what they saying.
Okay, let me tell you something. One, I don't believe that, because why would you ruin your own catalog with that bullshit?
Yeah.
Especially given how much that shit that series means to you. Why would you do that? Two, just to be quite frank, his last few albums have been kind of mid. So if this new project that drops is just as bad as the others, where do we go from here?
We're gonna exactly.
Like at this point, you might as well cross over into rock and pop at this point. You might as well, because rap at this point is gonna not be for you.
I kind of already think of Uzi as a pop artist, to be honest with you.
Which is crazy because the nigga can rap. He damn sure can rap. It is actually kind of sad because yeah, he makes pop rap music, but the nigga can rap. Like he actually got bars, and he refuses to just get in the booth and just fucking rap
and utilize his fucking skills.
Like he be doing a bunch of bullshit. Like honestly, he one of the fucking reasons we got these goddamn TikTok dances anyway. It's his fault. I blame him.
We blame you, Mr. Uzi. Blame you.
Yeah, that I Want to Rock. That's not a hip hop song. You feel me?
No,
I like it though, but you're right. You're right. It's not.
But because it's made by a hip hop artist, that's why they categorize it as that, and that's what the problem,
That's the problem is.
Music nowadays is that rap artists are not allowed to experiment and make other genres of music as rappers without it being labeled as rap.
Yeah, like Beyonce dropped a country album. Nobody said that was an R&B album. They said
Exactly.
it was
Tyler
country.
dropped Igor. They gave him a Grammy for a rap album.
Right,
No, good and damn well, all of that music was pop music. That was alternative and pop. Uzi's last couple albums have been legit rock albums.
Like, literally.
Well, you can look at like Linkin Park recently. Linkin Park rapped, you feel me? But they never were put in the hip hop category. So it's like rap is not exclusive to even just hip hop, to be honest with you. We're going that route. So yeah, he can rap. Yeah. So honestly, if whatever you don't know what to do with something like, or even if something goes viral on TikTok, for instance, you know that this is a trendy thing. That's automatic pop to me, right? That should be an automatic pop designation. Yeah, they just said Drake was one of the best pop artists. I heard like recently an article, Drake is the best pop artist or one of the top selling pop artists. They literally said pop. So I think you're right, man. Like the line's so blurred with rapping, and it's only with rap. It's only with hip hop.
Yeah, it's only with rap for the most part. Like, yeah, every once in a while you get an R&B artist who doesn't necessarily fit the bill, and they'll make a pop record, or they'll do, or country artists will go pop, or a pop artist will try to do some country. So it does some shit like that. Like they can do the genre bending, and it's easier and it fits for them. As soon as a rapper do it, nah, it's hip hop, and it's like, no, bro, these songs are not rap songs. Like, to be quite honest, and I hate to bring this up, that's why Drake is who he is now. Because let's be honest, something like Tootsie Slide, Hotline Bling, those are pop songs, my nigga.
Pop songs, my nigga, like for real.
But they're made by someone that they consider to be a rapper. So they just list it as hip hop. If you go on Apple Music, you go on Spotify, you go on these apps, they have it listed as hip hop. That's not hip hop. Nothing about that is hip hop.
That shit trash. Tootsie Slide. Who the fuck listens to Tootsie Slide? That Chef Live was on that shit was like 3 months, yo. Nobody listened to Tootsie Slide in 2020.
That shit came and went.
The Cupid Shuffle is more of a rap song than that shit.
Not the Cupid Shuffle, bro. I hate the Cupid Shuffle, bro. It's like white people love Cupid Shuffle. But do we think he got something in the sleeve? We got Uzi think he got something tucked.
I don't think he does.
Classic album.
He just trying to save face from that trash.
I don't think classic album. That's funny.
Does he have a classic at all?
Absolutely not. He don't got a classic in him. He can be a good rapper when he wants to, but he don't got
I don't think so. No. A classic? No. I don't. That's not a single Uzi album I'm playing front to back, no skips.
Yeah, the bar for classic is on the floor at this point, and even then, he still ain't making it.
Yeah, like there's like to even be considered a classic, it has to be played front to back, no skips.
I was about to say that it got
at the bare minimum, front to back, no skips. I don't even think he has that.
But even then, that might be a personal classic. You know what I'm saying? Like for someone like him, that can never be the unanimous.
Yeah, but yeah, this nigga not Frank Ocean though, bro. So I ain't holding my breath. This nigga not Frank Ocean. He not about to change the music industry as a whole and do that stuff. And even with Frank Ocean, the visual album that he used to get off of his deal was actually some pretty good music. It actually wasn't bad. It just wasn't what he intended to release. That's the difference between the two. What he released was bullshit. So you purposely giving fans bullshit to listen to, and people are supporting that. Whereas Frank wanted to get out of his deal. He still had quality music. He was a good enough artist to just give them throwaway tracks that were of quality. And then he released his actual magnum opus, even though I believe it's Sean Horse. He still released what he believes is, or a lot of other people believe is his best project, which is Blown, which is still great. So it's like,
I'm gonna turn it on.
Uzi's not doing
I don't think so either. I don't think so. I think it's a rare occasion where you have an artist that can drop an actual certified classic, like a unanimous classic across the board. I think that's like a once, maybe a couple times in a generation type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't think everybody can do that type of shit. But like you said, personal classics. You know what I mean? We got Southside. Don't think Thug Motivation 101 is a classic, but it's
This
a
is
classic.
not. And I need y'all to stop acting like that.
I mean, that's kind of like a widely.
They ain't no Wiley shit.
Not no damn classic.
No, I'm saying there's enough people that would say that's a classic.
Yeah, it's enough people.
Yeah.
Most people are wrong.
We're not doing it.
Fuckers are wrong. All of you are wrong. This Thug Motivation is a really good album. You can't quote me now.
No skips in that fucking.
Quote me a bar right now. Quote me a bar.
He quote you. What was
Quote me a bar. No. You said it's classic.
Oh no, bar is a
A
classic.
classic
bro.
has bars.
Bro, I don't
Straight
need
out
to
of the Compton. Crazy motherfucking name Ice Cube. From the gang called Niggas with exactly classic. You can't even quote a bar.
Quote bar, bro. But it wouldn't matter because if I quote a bar, you're gonna be like, oh, that's trash.
That's not the point. The point is you can't quote a bar. That ain't the point. The point is you couldn't even do it. So we couldn't even get to that.
Bro, we're gonna do a poll. Is Thug Motivation one of a classic? We're gonna see, bro.
No, it's not, bro. You can put a poll up all you want. I'm gonna be right there to tell you. You know what? And that's fine. When we get off, I'm gonna go on Twitter. I'm gonna remind everybody. This shit is not a classic.
You gonna get ratio,
I
bro.
don't care. I don't give a fuck.
You gonna get ratio.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna talk about somebody dead father in the process. Let's go ahead and let's get out the way.
Oh my
I don't care.
Ooh, go put it up now so we can see the ratio before we
That's
get
fine. I do it right now.
Do right.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead.
Let me,
But in the meantime, let's go on to the next topic.
Let me copy and paste the album cover first. And then I'll tweet that shit.
So J. Cole recalls Jay-Z telling Drake to give him a hit record. Basically, long story short, Cole signed to Rock Nation and was struggling with getting hits, and Drake was in the room, apparently some kind of meeting. He basically told Drake, yo, get that boy a hit, give my man's a hit. So I'm gonna play this video, see what he got to say about this.
All right, so we're gonna go back to 2010, 2011. J. Cole, he signed the first artist to Jay-Z's Rock Nation. It's a lot of buzz, there's a lot of excitement. But in order to get his debut album out and into stores, he's getting pressure from the label and his label boss, Jay-Z, saying that he needs a hit single so they can build anticipation for this album. And it's a tough time creatively for Cole. It's a lot of pressure. Plus, he's looking around at the other blog era rappers, and Wiz Khalifa got a hit with Black and Yellow. His career is taking off. Big Sean's career is taking off. Kid Cudi's career is taking off. Wale got his debut album out. His career is taking off. And Drake is just killing shit. Then you had the Jay-Z and LeBron James party, and the most embarrassing thing happened. Ibrahim Hamad, Dreamville president, tells this story on The Inevitable. This is the audio series that he has with J. Cole and Scott Laser. I'm going to read his quote right now. We're having a conversation. Me, Cole, Drake, Future. I don't know who else was there. A couple more people. So then Jay-Z walks in and he sees all of us together and he goes, yo. And he looks at Drake and he says, yo, give the boy one. And points at Cole. Basically, give him a hit. Then Cole says about him and Drake, mind you, there's a legit competition. Commercially, it's not, but culturally, it's still a competitive sport. I ain't gonna lie, that sounds horrible. And I'm sure Jay didn't mean to embarrass Cole. We had to ask Jay, but I'm sure he didn't mean it. Because I feel like Hov could relate what it's like to be in that spot. I mean, he rapped about it on This Can't Be Life when he said, it's like 93, 94, about the year that Big and Mac dropped. And Illmatic rock, out of every rag dropped, and the West had it locked. Everybody doing them. I'm still stretching on the block like, damn, I'm going to be a failure, surrounded by thugs, drugs, and drug paraphernalia. Y'all remember the bars. Nah, but for real, I'm really digging this J. Cole, The Inevitable. For all Cole fans, I think it's a must listen. If you're a hip-hop fan, it's a really dope listen. If you're an aspiring artist,
has it dropped yet?
Definitely recommend it because there's just some jewels that might help you get through your journey. So if you're not checking it out, definitely check it out. I recommend it.
All right, so there you have it. So he basically says, reiterated what I said is he's in a position where Cole was looking for that hit, search for that hit, and Drake basically told Drake to, give him a hit. I don't think he mean it out of malice or whatever, but I could see how that could be misconstrued as, kind of disrespectful. But what do y'all think about that story there? How the hell would you feel if somebody did that shit to you? You feel me? What y'all got, man?
I was like, nigga, leave me alone. But and he said,
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. Especially you're in that class with that person. You feel me? Like it's like y'all in the same class together, and he tells you that. I think that's kind of partly responsible for us getting that like that single "Can't Get Enough." You know what I mean? That shit he had with like Trey Songz that was like totally out of J. Cole's element. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah, no, but it's just it's disrespectful on Jay's part because it's like I think that was a big shot to Cole's confidence because it's like now he's like this like mild mannered, you know, like overly humble. Like I think that shit just destroyed his confidence because it's like the guy that signed you, your idol, is just like, you know, to your face and to like, you know, a whole bunch of people around. It's just like, yo, my boy here needs a hit. That's just that's embarrassing as like an not up and coming at that point, but you know, a brand new artist. And he's a brand new artist too. Drake is, you know, Drake's new too. So it's like that's just, you know, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that was very disrespectful what he said. It's like goddamn, hey bro, you need that $20 back in front of like a bunch of women. Like, bro, what is we doing?
What about that $20 I loaned you last week, bro?
$20 I loaned you last week. Like, that was very uncalled for. It's something like him saying that. It's something you pull him to the side probably and talk about. Like, you just don't, you know, do that. Even though if he didn't mean any harm about it, it's like it's still in the.
I don't know if he didn't mean harm by it.
We heard a couple stories about Jay like that. Like, did you see that MIA video? I know we don't like MIA, but she's at a video where she said Jay-Z told her to get a plastic surgery when he signed.
Some shit, yeah, she don't look good.
So it's like maybe the man just ain't got no filter. Maybe he's just like, and we know he's a cutthroat businessman. Maybe he just don't give a fuck.
I'm not too. I don't really like believe shit that she says because she says a bunch of like bullshit. But yeah, he's like he has a reputation of like being very I don't know, like
a dick.
Yeah.
A dick, yeah.
Pretty much.
But yeah, that's what you're gonna get, man, when you deal with a businessman. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get the cutthroat shit. I think Cole did struggle. I mean, he even talked about it, the Let Nas Down shit and all these other tracks he produced where he struggling finding his voice in the industry and shit.
Yeah.
And it takes a while. I mean, honestly, it takes a while. Even if you're more confident, it takes a while. But if you're less confident, it's still gonna take a while. Like, it's the process. I think it's part of the process, and whatever you go through kind of helps you. You know what I mean? So like after all this struggles you go, now you drop 2014 Forest Hills Drive, and that's a classic. I think we can all say that's a classic, right?
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes you gotta go through that shit to drop a classic. You know what I mean? That's all I got. Y'all got anything else on Mr. Jay-Z?
Yeah. He just look bored in front of everybody. Shit.
Yo, give my boy a hit.
He should have smacked him or something.
Oh man.
Mushed him.
Let's get to he probably got stabbed up, get up in that bitch. Lance Rivera in that bitch. Speaking of, it's a hypothetical question. And this was brought up by the home. Shout out to Maddie too. I did a interview with him on the other platform I had. Actually did a lot of views, man. He used to do R&B and shit back in the day, low key. But he's put a lot of Swiss Beats production did not age well, which led to my hypothetical question. Like, what producers have made beats that stood the test of time rather than production who has aged like horribly? And do y'all agree with the statement that Swiss Beats production did not age well?
Yeah, this shit was fucking trash, bro. This shit is trash. Like, we look at the level of producers now and what they were making back then. Like, you look at somebody like a Conductor, you look at Alchemist, you look at a a lot of these producers who actually put time in the game, like Madlib, like, bro, a lot of their beats from back then sound immaculate. His shit back then, in that time, yeah, it was nice. But you play that shit now, I'm not cutting on no song that got on no Swiss beats, bro. I'm sorry.
Like, but you play some of that old Alchemist, and that shit wasn't good either. It's the thing is,
it depends on it. It's not. It's the problem with Swiss beats is that it's majority of his music. That's the problem. Like a vast majority of his beats, damn near most of his catalog that he's worked with. No, I can't.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. He made Roman's Revenge. He made
that album that he dropped not too long ago was fire. I think he evolved, yeah, but he evolved so far. Like the thing is, he was just like some dude they pulled off the street. Like he was like, what? He was like 16.
Well, he's cousin. He's his cousin to one of the Rough Rider founders. He's one of their cousins, right?
D, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like 16. And he was just making shit off a keyboard. Like you know, at the time, people were impressed by it because it didn't sound like anything else. But yeah, when you look back, it's technically like on a technical level, yeah, the shit wasn't good.
I think it's become popular, man. Because look at Rough Riders Anthem, bro. You can play Rough Riders Anthem now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he had some joints that like that maintained, but for the most part, yeah, it just on a technical level, it just wasn't good music.
Yeah, I mean his shit's like a little messy. It's like a lot going on in his beats. That's the thing about it, you know what I mean?
Because he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing. And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna shit on him too much for it. But
yeah, I see what you mean. I keep thinking about Money Cash Hoes, man, and that fucking what the fuck that shit was in the background.
Well, he had a lot of flaws. If you listen to Money Cash Hoes, you know what you're listening to. Like even the hook, the girl said, I'm thinking Jigga My Nigga. It had a lot of flaws in it. But yeah, Money Cash Hoes also had like you could hear little things in the fucking beat. Like that wasn't supposed to be there. But I kind of like shit like that, to be honest with you. Like I like shit that sounds like it's kind of gritty. You feel me? Like. So it depends. Some of his shit didn't age well. I mean, he got a lot of shit that didn't really chart like between 2012 and 2016, just kind of doing shit. But I don't know. I think it's a little manufactured. I think the Swiss Beats hate I think it's like the Eminem hate, right? Like it's popular to say Eminem's trash, right? Like it's kind of popular to shit on Swiss Beats. You feel me?
Yeah, there's some Swiss Beats joints that aren't good, but to say he's not talented.
Yeah, that's
he's
he's
he's talented. Now, saying he ain't talented.
Oh, plenty of people do.
That's agreed. You're not relevant that long, and have the type of connections that he's made in the music industry without there being something there.
Yeah.
No, for facts.
But like I said, there are some of his, as a good portion of his beats to me that I've heard, I just can't jive with 2024. I'm not going back. But what I will say is, I'd rather hear his shit than hear somebody like Hitmaker. Because anytime I hear a Hitmaker beat, I turn that shit off.
Berg, you ain't fucking with Berg beats?
I hate skip. No, you know why he changed his name to Hitmaker?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing go down. Yo, he got his ass socked up every fucking
Okay, then he get robbed more than Hood Rich Pablo won. That's a problem.
Shit, that is a problem.
If you getting beat up and robbed and stripped naked more than Hood Rich Pablo won, that is a fucking problem.
That was a great rebrand, though. I give him that much. Yo.
That is a great rebrand for somebody who we gonna keep reminding you where you came from.
He definitely wasn't making the hits before.
He ain't making hits now.
God damn.
How the fuck you your nickname Hitmaker and you ain't made a single hit?
You wasn't feeling The Business. That's a classic, right?
The Business. You had every song that he ever touched, and you picked The Business.
Well, that's when he was still Berg, bro.
That's the problem.
No, I'm a Mano person myself. I like Mano.
Mano don't produce no. Mano just rap, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Mano ain't had a fucking. When was the last time Mano had a fucking anything?
I've reviewed 2 of Mano's albums. I kind of don't want to talk about Mano. Them shits is horrible.
Mano's like the shooter that got promoted. He's like the Waka Flocka of New York, bro. To me,
Yeah, I mean, he had a hit.
That shit was that shit aged terribly, though. If you think about the song, I'm thinking of which one?
No, I'm thinking about Young Berg.
Oh, okay. I mean, DMX signed him, so he had to be spitting some shit. You feel me? Like they was trying to bring him over to the Rough Riders, but I don't know. I can't name a Young Berg hit, bro. And he let Chicago down too, bro. Like he was claiming Chicago getting socked up like that. I didn't appreciate that.
That's a damn shame.
Damn shame. But back to the original question: who producers have stood the test of time as far as like beats? Who y'all think is the longevity is unquestioned?
Just Blaze.
Yeah,
Just Blaze.
I'll say RZA.
Yeah, in its own way. Yeah, because it's like his style is kind of like, I mean, it hasn't really been replicated since.
For real, he only person that had that style of like sampling like the kung fu movies and shit.
Yeah, like pretty much anyone who
Flying Lotus.
Yeah, for sure.
Flying Lotus got me through childhood, bro.
Flying Lotus on Adult Swim.
Them fucking Adult Swim days, bro.
Man.
Them beats used to be disgusting. And they was only like 30 seconds long.
That's the crazy part.
It was like, that was like the interlude you needed. Like, you didn't watch Cell pap up fucking Goku for 25 minutes. Next thing you know, you get a Flying Lotus beat.
And it's like, damn.
Robot shaking at 2 a.m. now. Let's go. Like, this is a great night.
You put a throwback there with the fucking
man. Man, shut up, Flying Lotus, man.
Yeah, people sleep on the rap shit he did too. Like he did shit for Azizi Gibson, Jeremiah J. Like he got some good shit.
All right, so I'm gonna throw some names out there. Let me know if you think they beats by Timbaland.
Yeah, I mean it depends on what you're talking about. Like his solo albums did not.
I'm just talking straight production, like the
I would say yes. I would say yes, because I think Timbaland still knows a good hit nowadays. And a lot of shit that he made back in the day, especially within like the late 2000s, early 2010s, that shit still doesn't sound bad. It actually sounds pretty good still.
Promiscuous.
Yeah, so I would say I would definitely say Timbaland for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he's burnt now, but he's burnt out now.
AI shit now.
that's exactly what I was gonna bring up. But yeah, he's burnt out now. But yeah, in his prime, that shit is going. That's just not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Cool and Dre?
No.
You want to play?
I would say yeah. I would say yeah. It hasn't aged bad.
No. It hadn't aged bad.
Kind of iffy. Who has absolutely not stood the test of time?
Shit. Damn, DJ fucking Khaled, man.
DJ Khaled.
He wasn't making those beats though. He wasn't.
I know. I just wanted to say DJ Khaled. I just wanted to be messy.
I think Mustard old shit kind of aged terribly.
Mustard old. Well, first and foremost, Mustard old beats aged terribly because it was the same beat. It was the same beat every time. Like him, Chris Brown, and fucking Ink used the same beat for 5 years. Like Mustard, to be quite honest, I really haven't been a fan of DJ Mustard's production until like maybe 2 years ago. I haven't been. I would definitely say his shit.
Yeah, his old shit. Yeah, when I go back to listen, like, nah.
Like his a lot of his beats are not that great.
Nah.
Oh, I just thought of someone, fucking Alex the Kid.
Oh
shit.
Yeah, remind me what beats he did.
A lot of bad shit. Anything with Skylar, anything
This
with
is
Skylar Grey on it.
This is a short one, but because this is like very recent. But Take Keith, he showed up, he had a grand opening and a grand closing very quickly.
I say Jensen made another one because them damn the baby beats pissed me
Also,
off.
I'm probably going to be on the minority here. Mike Will made it.
Mike Will.
I'm probably in the minority on that one. I do not.
I ain't saying nothing about Mike.
I don't think those beats were that great.
That's crazy.
I never did. Like when I hear ear drummers, I'd be like, I'd be like, I don't know if this is like, cause some of them are slaps, and I'm like, yeah, I fuck with it, and then it's some bullshit, and I'm like, damn,
He hit a
lost
miss.
me again.
He hit a miss. I like the mantra, you know what I mean, but Mike Will shouted out the original version of a Hip Hop High Society at one point. So I'm leaving.
Yeah, I
man, man, you fresh, bro. What y'all think?
If you're from New Orleans,
I would. Yeah, I'm not from New Orleans, but I don't mind Manny Fresh beats. I don't mind the production. I don't
Big
mind.
Ballin' is the craziest beat of one of the crazy beats.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Scott Storch too. Like I don't mind it. Like I don't mind it. Not everything was exceptional, but it's like I don't mind it. I can deal with it.
I feel like it just fit for that time he was in. That time.
Zaytoven, yo. I know that's gonna be a device.
Zaytoven, Sunday Digital, all them niggas. No. Back in the day, yes, they had slaps. Now, that progression into what they trying to be now, no. With them releasing solo albums and all this shit, him, Sunday Digital, and Metro, no.
Wait, not Metro?
No.
Oh hell no!
I'm tired of it. No.
Metro ain't do nothing to you.
I don't care. Be better,
nigga. No,
he's very talented. He's just kind of like
but it's just like it's stifled. We've seen what a great producer can do on a solo project when it's just one producer, and we've heard it hundreds of times. Like you can give somebody like a Kenny Beats a one producer album, you're gonna get probably a fucking classic. Kenny Beats has a fucking classic. He's got the Vince Staples self-titled. Like that itself is a classic, and that's all Kenny Beats. Like you don't get that often. So when we get it, it's like, all right, let's enjoy it while we got it. But like the progression from Kenny Beats is great. Zaytoven's progression, no, bro. Like the mixtape Zaytoven, I have nothing disrespectful to say. Nothing at all. But these albums that we've been getting, no.
That Fruity Loops,
no.
That Fruity Loop sound, man, it's kind of you can hear that shit too. You know? Fruity Loop drum package in that bitch. Yeah, it's hit or miss. All right, one more.
Unfortunately, I gotta say LP.
Yeah,
Run the Jewels has like aged like fucking milk. And anything before that, I love personally. But I feel like once he started cleaning everything up, it's just like it became.
I don't disagree. Yeah, I don't disagree. I actually went back because December is the month where I actually kind of don't do as many reviews and stuff like that because I'm cleaning out what I've downloaded from the year. And I essentially do a spring clean of my music library. So I went back and I'm listening to some of the shit from Run the Jewels, and I'm like, why did I put this shit on my favorite playlist? What the fuck was I thinking? Like, I don't understand. Like, I was disappointed in myself to an extent. Like, what the fuck had going on? So when he said LP, I was like, damn, I remember because I just deleted like 7 songs of Run the Jewels off my shit.
I can hear the shit playing in my ears, man.
I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck was I on?
Which is a shame because the first Killer Mike and LP album, which was like before Run the Jewels, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened.
Scott Storch trying to make a comeback. You see this shit?
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that shit.
All right, well, I think that's all we got, man. Let's get into our last segment, man. What are you listening to? So you pull out your iPhones, your motherfucking Androids. I'm probably the only motherfucking here with an Android now.
How did you spell 2 wrong?
Oh shit. Hold on.
Yeah,
Man, it's the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean?
I know. we missing our script director. She's supposed to catch those errors.
There you go. Bam.
I'll put the blame on her in the video. We might as well we clip that, send that shit to her. That's a demerit. That's a write up. Fuck you can catch that.
On your first day on the job. But nah, that's on me. But what y'all listening to, man? What y'all got, man? Whoever want to start, kick it off, bro. What the fuck I got going on?
Shit. I'll start first, cause
you gonna take 45 minutes. Hurry up, nigga. I got some chili I'm trying to eat. Hurry up, nigga.
What you got, man?
Been playing some GP, Perico, LA Summer, to the Land, Crip, James. I listen to Currency, Andrade series, Friday Night Lights, Mud by Leon Thomas, Anti by Rihanna, Ambition by Wale. And yes, I like Wale Southside, and he's a good rapper.
He's straight. He's straight.
Corruption by Corrupt. This is on the pod, All Eyes on Me. DJ Quick, man. I love DJ Quick. Shout out DJ Quick.
Shout out DJ Quick for sure.
Nas. Look at his old shit. Big Pokey, man. Goddamn D Game 2000. That's a good ass album. Dog Pound, the Dog Food album. That's a good one. Mob Deep, because it's wintertime. Bodie James, The Alchemist, The Good Book, Volume 1. I love that fucking project. That's good. Rock Marciano, Marciology on Friday. He dropped this shit. That's the shit right there. And
good things about that.
Yeah, it's good. Codeine here for the Guilds and GNX, of course. And that's really it.
Yeah, I ran that GNX back a couple times, bro. It's like one of the few projects. No, I ran Vince Staples' shit back a few times too.
Oh yeah, Vince. Yeah, he did a good job of shit. Man.
Who next?
I'll go. I've been listening to the Koreatown Oddity. I've been listening to that old I want to say this was like 2012. Azizi Gibson and Jeremiah J. They dropped the album together. And that shit was fire. That was on Flying Lois's label. I've been listening to a bunch of Jeremiah J. I listened to I've been listening to the Captain Murphy album, which is Flying Lotus rapping. Alexander Spit, he's a dude from LA. Kirk Knight, he's from Pro Era. And yeah, that's pretty much. King Los.
King Los. We fuck you find that at, bro? He can rap. Should have been bigger than what he did, but sign the fucking Diddy.
Yeah, that God Money War album was hard though. But yeah, that's pretty much. Keep it short.
All right, cool. Southside. What you got, bro?
My apologies, folks, for not updating y'all on the Weekly Jams playlist.
I just noticed that too, bro.
Your brother was very much on his deathbed, so I didn't really go out and discover new shit. It's just shit from. I'm just tell you what I plan to add. So, my homies reached out. Booby Ludovelli reached out, asked me to check out his 3-track EP. So check out Booby. He's got some nice tracks on there. It's pretty good. It's pretty dope. I actually fuck with that shit. A couple TikTok artists that I just be scribing because I built my For You page, brick by brick. So that's how I be finding out these artists. So Leanna, Nicole, she's got a EP called Evolve. So check that out. She's really dope. Amir, Malika, she's pretty dope. And then of course Yoshi Vintage. I could check her out on the Netflix show. I think it's Rhythm and something. I don't remember the name. I don't pay attention to shit. I'm sorry. I don't. I'll be tired. Yeah, I'm old. 30 now, so shit. Also, Freddie Dredd got some shit. Definitely check out some of that. Cease and Disintegrate. That's pretty dope. Zaya Bell, she's got a single called Lion. Umi has a single called Butterfly 2. FKA Twig, she's got a album get ready to drop, so check that out. And then One Foot is a single, is by Green Tea Ping. And the last one was actually my favorite song I discovered. I think he's Russian. He sings in English. It's fucking amazing. When I'm not bullshitting when I say this. His name is Carpet Man.
Carpet Man.
Carpet Man. All one word. I bullshit you not. That was one of the best first listens I've had to a single in a long time. I genuinely enjoyed that shit. I think I played it straight for like 45 minutes. It was that damn good.
What was it called?
You be fine.
The song itself is called "You Will Never Know It," but the artist's name is Carpet Man. Again, found him on TikTok. Built that For You page, brick by brick. And so I caught the glimpse. 30 seconds. I tried to Shazam it. That shit was not working. I was like, no, I have to figure out what the fuck this song is. So yeah, bro, check out Carpet Man because again, the artist that similar artists, they're Russian. But his shit, pretty dope. So I say check it out. So
Carpet Man.
The next playlist I'll get started on Friday. That way everybody got a couple extra days to listen to new shit. And then come Monday, all the old shit from 2 weeks ago will be gone. So y'all got new fresh shit to deal with.
We got to start like archiving fucking songs or some shit. Right.
I try to archive the ones that I like, but when I'm gonna start doing is probably just start saving them over in a different playlist. And eventually towards the end of the year kind of go through. Try to just pick out some of the best ones that we've discovered, we've covered, talked about, shit like that, and try to,
It might even say how many people played the songs, right? Does it say how many people played each song on your list? You looking at it?
The views reset after every week. So really what I can see is based off the saves. So like on Apple Music, I think we've had maybe about 40 plus people save the list.
But it don't show you how many times they played each song.
It don't show you how many times they played it, but it does show you how many times people have actually saved it. So like 40 plus saved it on Apple Music. I think like another 20 or 30 saved it on Spotify. And then like another couple 20 or something like that on like YouTube Music. And then we've had even a couple listens on Spotify. I'm on Spotify but SoundCloud as well. So it's been pretty dope.
I'm about to get with you and we have to figure something out because I want to do like a little end of the year award shit, but we'll figure it out. What the fuck I've been listening to? Man, I've been running around. I had these damn kids. This kid wanted a fucking gaming laptop and she didn't have straight A's for 4 years, so I just bought the fucking gaming laptop. It cost me like $1,000 fucking dollars.
Money well spent.
Yeah, man. So I've been running around with fucking children. But I listened to a little bit of some shit. I ran that Key Glock shit, one of them glaucoma tapes back. Fucking listen to some TikTok music, Bossman DLow. You know, that fucking Billie Eilish shit been stuck in my fucking head, bro. I ran that fucking.
I fuck with that too.
Yeah,
That
it's
bird-
actually really good. Yeah, I like
I replayed that shit like about 20 fuck times. I ain't gonna lie to you.
shit. Yeah.
I've been running some Pac back for some reason. You know, holidays you gotta play Tupac, bro. It's just it's tradition. I ran Doja shit back too, man. Like Doja, that was underrated album, man. That's pretty much it, man. Outside of singles here and there, some Dro, some fucking Mr. Big, Trial Time, some old nigga shit. You feel me? That's about it. So I think that's it, man. So last minute, bro, if y'all got anything y'all plug, anything y'all working on, anything y'all want to let the people know, we got 71 people watching right now. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notify bell button. You feel me? Make sure y'all share so we can get this bitch up back into the triple digits. But J Cloud, what you got, bro?
I've been live streaming on Twitch, so go follow me on Twitch if you got that. I'm multi-streaming to everything though, so I'll be on Twitter and YouTube. So if you got me on YouTube, subscribe. You know, and yeah, that's I was gonna do it every day, but that's that's a little bit too ambitious.
Life is life, bro.
Yeah, so I'm trying to probably about like 4 times a week. So.
So make sure y'all check out the Twitch, man. That's a hard platform to fucking get bubbling, but I got you, bro. Southside, what you got going on, brother?
You can catch me and my fur on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, and you can catch me making these damn weekly ass playlists everywhere on goddamn social media. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm probably dying. So at some point, I will probably insult you and your dead father at some point. Y'all know the rest. These niggas are annoying. Gang, gang, gang.
Shout out to you, the blue chinchilla, baby. Malik, what you got going on, brother?
Ain't shit. My list is finally gonna be completed by the end of the week, so I'll be sending it in it'll probably be tomorrow. I'll send it in. Top 50 albums of 2024. Rap albums. So leave me alone, man. It's done.
I ain't even say nothing, bro. That's all I got, man. Behalf of everybody here, behalf of everybody watching, all the crew who couldn't make it, man. Shout out to everybody here. And so on behalf of everybody, I gotta say, peace. Catch y'all next time, man.